Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer. On this channel, I explore psychology, trauma healing, and the divine feminine. Please check out my free ebook below if you'd like to go deeper. Now let's get to the clip. Let's listen to Dr. Gabor Mate, where he gets into what's important in childhood.
What happens to a child where the attachment need is not compatible with the need for authenticity? In other words, if I'm authentic, my parents will reject me. If I feel what I feel and express what I feel and insist on my own truth, my parents can't handle it. And parents convey those messages unconsciously all the time. Not because they mean to, not because they don't love the child, not because they're not trying to do their best, but because they themselves are suppressed or traumatized or hurt or stressed. And what does the child do with that? Well, if I give up my attachment for the sake of authenticity, I lose my relationships on which my life depends. Therefore, there's no question. What becomes suppressed is our authenticity, our emotions. And then we become 25 and 30 or 35, 40, and we don't know who we are.
Right. And that was me my whole life, my loneliness. And Carl Jung expresses it, really perfectly. Loneliness does not come from having no people about one, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself, or from holding certain views that others find inadmissible. That was my childhood. I'm very perceptive and I'm very direct, but my mom was an alcoholic, my dad was a workaholic, and that was very uncomfortable for them. So, okay, silence carry. And as I showed you earlier, I rejected my whole heart for most of my life until the past 10 years because I internalized my own parents' self-rejection. Because my parents did not know how to regulate their own nervous system, they blamed me for their problems, lack of self-awareness. They were not aware that we live in a holographic universe. They were not aware that when they got triggered because I was being a healthy child, that they were wrong and not me. That's how they were raised. So it's up to us to understand how generational trauma impacts families. And it's up to us that we have this awareness now. Let me try to silence everyone here. To make these changes now that we understand the challenges that we're facing. And one of my teachings in my free ebook is changing the world as an inside job. The highest vibrating frequency is the most transformative. That's why enlightenment vibrates so high, and it's the most transformative. It's part of our healthy emotional range. So that's why spending time in my energy in my ebook, my YouTube channel, we'll go over that in a minute, or this webinar, I teach it every Saturday, will naturally help bring your emotional pain to the surface as your soul naturally aligns with my higher vibrating soul. I'm out of enlightenment a couple times a week. I had a massive enlightenment experience on Thursday, and I'm still kind of exhausted from it. But all of that helps myself and also naturally benefits you as well. If this resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more conversations about psychology, healing, and the divine feminine, and pick up a free copy of my ebook below. Take care.